The man froze the moment he heard the receptionist's voice. "Welcome, sir. I hope you enjoy your stay." It wasn't the words that shocked him. It was who said them. Standing behind the luxury hotel's front desk, smiling calmly, was his own wife. And beside him stood the woman he had secretly been seeing for months. For the first time in his life, he had absolutely nowhere to hide. Part 1. The secret affair. Daniel thought he had planned everything perfectly. His wife, Emma, believed he was away on a 3-day business trip. Meanwhile, Daniel arrived at an elegant seaside hotel with his girlfriend, Lena. The place was quiet, luxurious, and far from their city. A perfect place where no one would recognize them. Lena smiled as they walked through the glass doors. "Wow, this place is beautiful," she said. Daniel smirked proudly. "Only the best." But as they approached the front desk, Daniel suddenly felt uneasy. Something about the receptionist felt familiar. Then she looked up, and their eyes met. Part 2. The moment everything stopped, Daniel's heart dropped. Because the woman behind the desk was Emma, his wife, dressed in a neat hotel uniform, her hair tied back professionally. She looked calm, too calm. Emma smiled politely, just like she would to any guest. "Good evening, sir. Welcome to Ocean Crest Hotel." Daniel couldn't speak. Lena glanced between them. "You two know each other?" she asked. Emma answered before Daniel could. "Oh, no," she said sweetly. "I just like to greet all our guests properly." Then she typed something into the computer. "Reservation for Daniel Carter, correct." Daniel swallowed. "Why?" "Yes," Emma nodded. "Wonderful. Your ocean view suite is ready." Then she looked directly into his eyes. "I hope you enjoy your stay, sir." Part 3. The truth revealed. Daniel felt sweat forming on his forehead. He had no idea how Emma ended up here. Emma had always worked in marketing, not hospitality. Lena leaned closer to Daniel. "Why are you acting so weird?" Before he could answer, Emma continued calmly. "Oh, and sir, I should also mention something." She handed him the room key. "This hotel actually belongs to me." Daniel blinked. "What?" Emma folded her hands. "My father retired last year. He transferred ownership to me." Daniel felt the ground shift beneath him. He had married Emma years ago, believing her family business had failed. Emma had never corrected him. Because she wanted to know if he loved her for her or for money. Apparently, he had answered that question himself. Part 4. The mistress learns the truth. Lena suddenly looked confused. "Wait, what's going on?" Emma finally turned toward her. "You must be Lena." Lena's eyes widened. "How do you know my name?" Emma's voice stayed calm. "Because you've been texting my husband for 6 months." Daniel whispered urgently. "Emma, please." But Emma simply continued, "I'm not angry with you." Lena looked shocked. "Then why are you so calm?" Emma gave a small smile. "Because I already finished what I needed to do." She pulled out a document from beneath the desk, a divorce filing. Daniel's hands trembled. Emma slid it across the counter. "You'll receive the official papers tomorrow." Then she added one final sentence. "And don't worry, I kept the hotel." Part 5. The final lesson. The lobby fell silent. Guests nearby pretended not to watch. Daniel stood there, speechless. He had thought he was clever, sneaking away with someone else, lying about work trips, living 2 lives, but he had forgotten one important thing. Emma had always been smarter than him. Emma looked at him one last time. "Your suite is on the 3rd floor." Then she turned to Lena. "And breakfast is served at 7 a.m. She smiled politely again. "Enjoy your stay." Daniel realized something painful in that moment. He hadn't just lost his wife. He had lost the best thing that ever happened to him. Sometimes people think they can lie forever, but the truth has a strange way of appearing exactly when you least expect it. So tell me in the comments, what would you do if you were Emma? And if you enjoy dramatic real-life stories like this one, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more unforgettable stories. Because the next story might be even more shocking.